So,
Yeah.
so the thing is the language, like as a whole, like why is it required? What is it in the first place? First, we have to go into what it is in the first place, right? So, uh, language has two different aspects to it. Any language, okay. One is sound, okay. You're
Oh
speaking, yeah, yeah. So whatever you're saying, that is one aspect. And second is script, is the written form, like all these alphabets and stuff in different languages, how to write. So now we have two different things. So, so the first thing is the like let's go into script first. Okay, why all these strange like designs? Like
yeah.
why all
Symbols
the
and yeah.
symbols? Like why? Like okay, now the thing is we have a structure of this universe. We are staying in this material world, and material world is like Taurus, like Taurus. There's a toroidal structure to it. Okay. On that torus, there is a thing called golden ratio. This toroid is based on golden ratio. Now the golden ratio is there on it. Okay. Now if you see that golden ratio from different angles on that toroid, you will see different shapes. You just seeing from this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle, just different angles, and that's how the script comes out of all languages, from the different perspective of that golden ratio spiral on the toroid. Okay, that is actually the root of when we discuss the English language. I will speak more on it, like how the English language alphabets came from the same, like Greek, whether it's Sanskrit, whether it's Latin. It does not matter what language. Every language's letters come from the actual view of this from different perspectives. So it's not just out of made up, just like that. It's not just a made up thing that somebody just made up. So it's knowledge about the structure of the universe, of the structure of this thing we are living in, which goes into this. Obviously, like when you talked about like kids who are in a jungle and stuff. I mean, they won't have that knowledge in the first place. Okay, like what is the structure? Like if somebody grows up, they don't know what is all this, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, there had to be some beings which knew what all this is from a very like clear scientific point of view, like really like what everything is, and they took out these things and gave these scripts, and then comes the sound. Sounds are like whatever the human mouth can make, you know. So where the tongue goes up and it comes in the middle, it goes down. It has five ways different words are spoken from the human tongue, which are tabulated in the Sanskrit alphabet properly. It has 50 characters, Sanskrit, and all the sounds human mouth can make, and
Wow.
they are well, like, so it's like the na are all tongue in the center. Pa, pa, ba, ba, ma are all from the lips. Okay, so where the sound is made from, according to them, they are tabulated. Okay, so it's like the human mouth and what sound it can produce using the tongue and the lips, and this is basically tabulation of all the sounds. But that is what an alphabet is, which in Sanskrit is 50, you know, and that covers more than any other language on earth. This, so it is more comprehensive, and it is more logical, that why it has been done like that. Okay, so that is just first the amount of sounds human mouth can make, and now which symbol should go with which one. Then each sound carries an energy, frequency, vibration. Now they see the toroid and they see which angle creates what energy, has to match, just like in notes, you know, like musical notes. There are thirds, like this is A is 432, B is this much, C is that much. Okay, there's frequency. Okay, so the energy of that each sound which human mouth makes and how it relates to that world matter and the energy fields which are around us, the science of that together is language. Okay, so it's actually a very real scientific concept. Actually, we talk about real science, not the fake science, but but the real science. It's a real understanding of why word makes the world. You know, the biblical thing, word makes the world sound. Why is that sound important? So what is sound in the first place? Which is frequency and vibration. Sound is frequency and vibration. Okay, that's what is all around us. Everything which you see, every plant you see behind you, or anything, wall, everything, paper, frequency and vibration. Okay, so that is also frequency vibration, that is also frequency and vibration. So there has to be a connection.
Yeah.
So knowing of that connection and understanding of that connection, how strong that understanding is, and what do you want to achieve from that, is language. Okay, what do you want to do with that? First, the understanding of it, then how to utilize it, that knowledge. Okay, so that's how language first came into existence. Which is the oldest one, will be Sanskrit, with the most number of covering all the sounds, and then the combination of those sounds after that. So that's the first starting point for language, I would say, like so.
That's it.